Hello, hello, my divinities. Welcome. As I prepare our little space here for the readings, I want to say thank you to everybody who has taken the time to subscribe to either Patreon or the Facebook subscription. You guys are my main source of income, and I genuinely appreciate your time and energy. It means a lot to me. Also, thank you to everybody who's commenting, who's sharing, who's reacting, who is following either my Facebook page or my YouTube channel. Those of you who send stars, you guys mean so much to me because, you're the reason, all your support is the reason that I can do what I love for a living. And so thank you. Now, let's go ahead and get started. What is today's message? Today's message. What's the collective message? All right, number 12. So let's see. Number 12. Gangmei. Dreams, different dreams in the same bed. In the late Joseon dynasty, Hanji, a governor of Chuchongdo, stayed in Cheongju for 15 days. On the third day of his stay, he stretched out his feet while asleep and felt someone else's skin. There was Gangmei, the most popular Gisaeng in Cheongju. Gangmei said she came secretly under the district magistrate's order, and if Hanji does not take care of her, she would be punished. Hanji said it is not a difficult thing, and he rolled up the bedding to make it easy for her to come in. They slept together for 13 days, but nothing happened between them. On the day Hanji left Cheongju after 15 days, he saw Gangmei crying and asked, "Do you still have affection for me?" Gangmei answered, "What kind of affection do you mean? I'm just crying because it was boring, even though I'm a Gisaeng." Wow. So, how it applies. It can be an unobtainable love or a business arrangement. This card shows that love between a man and a woman cannot be achieved against their will. It tells the cold reality of having dreams by taking a chance, but nothing really happens. Two people who want different things. Unexpectedly, there were many scholars who blocked the access of Gisaengs because of the worries that they might be harmful to their official lives. Okay, so let's see. How does this play out with today's collective? We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, the Tower. Damn. The Magician. The Eight of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. This definitely feels like somebody taking a chance on a relationship, investing into it, thinking this was going to give them their happily ever after. But reality has now come through. And this could be an indication that they feel like they have put themselves under someone else's power, or that it would literally take them maybe tying someone down to get them to commit, or to get them to want the same things that they want. So with the Page of Pentacles here, I don't know. I'm not getting very it's not like it was this deep emotion. Somebody had a crush on the other person, on somebody who was single, but the person who's single is very they have this energy of, yeah, you can enjoy some time with me. Yeah, you can even take a little souvenir of the time you spent with me, but that's it. And the other person is driving them crazy because they want more. But this is a page they're dealing with. Like, it's not the person they're, okay, I was a little confused. I wasn't sure who the page was, but now it's making more sense. So the page is the person that this magician, I would say, is interested in. I'm just going to say magician because I don't see any other identifier. The page is the one that's single. The page is the one that's like, yeah, let's enjoy each other. But they're making the person that they're dealing with very jealous. Like, it's creating a lot of fights. It's creating a lot of tension. This is a very toxic relationship because I feel like they have these fights and these tension, and then it's like the rush of the coming back together and the passionate embrace again. Because whoever the page is dealing with, they feel like, I am not giving up. This is my person. I may be a little obsessed, but I just can't walk away from this person. Like, they're falling in love with the potential because this person is just a page of cups, but they look at them like, this could be the person I lean on. This could be my man. This could be my everything. They're sorely mistaken, by the way, but they don't see it that way. So they continue pushing and pushing and pushing because they feel like eventually they can get this page to want to commit, to want to settle down, because there's somebody who loves the single life. Let's see. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at this image here. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Ah, that's why it's two pages. Oh, they match. They match. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Page of Cups. Again, I'm telling you. So we already had the Page of Pentacles. Did I say Page of Cups? Interesting. Because now we got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. And there's that Ten of Cups. So I'm going to say the feminine is the Page of Cups and the masculine is the Page of Pentacles. This feminine keeps thinking that they can live happily ever after with this page, but they both have a long way to go in their growth. Yeah, this relationship is mostly based off of passion. It's based off of sex. It's based off of having fun together. So I feel like either this is two teenagers or these are two adults that have not fully grown up, because they're both showing up as pages. And it's the energy of like, I love how much fun we have together. Let's make this us forever. Like, let's make our relationship. Hold on. There we go. I realized the phone was slipping. Let's make this relationship our thing. Like, let's party together forever. But the fact that we have this here, it's not that they're not having sex, because I feel like they're definitely having sex, but nothing is happening. As in, they can have sex as many times as they want, but this feminine, I feel, because she's showing up as Page of Cups energy, she believes that if she takes some pain from this masculine, if she takes some neglect, if she takes some abuse, or she takes a little bit of cheating, wow, that they will choose her. This is a pick-me. This is the ultimate pick-me. Because they're sitting, this is the first thing that came out when I felt this was, it hurt so good. This is a relationship that causes them pain. It causes them distress, but they get turned on by it. So there's definitely a lot of trauma here. Because look, over here is the spanking, and over here you can see the lashings on her leg. You see that? So it's like they allow this masculine to abuse them, and then they allow this masculine to heal the abuse that they did. And they feel like if they continue this masculine is going to stick with them because, they're allowing this masculine to be themselves. They feel like this is the right way to love this person. This is somebody who will never settle down unless you let them do whatever they want to you, and then they'll settle down. But I feel like they're starting to realize ain't nothing going to make this person settle down. They don't want to settle down. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Ace of Wands again. Three of Cups. Nine of Swords and the Emperor. Oh, Lord. With the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, and Judgment. This feminine, it's very interesting because this feminine is a mix. This is a huge contrast. Let's just say contrast. On one hand, this could be somebody who's very devout, very religious, very like they worry a lot about what people think about them. But at the same time, this is somebody who has a wild side. And they feel like with this masculine, they can let out all the wildness they want. And they can. This masculine is digging it for sure. But it's fun to them. They love seeing the wild side of this person. So it's almost like this feminine could be one of those good girls that with this masculine, whatever this masculine wants, they allow. So if this masculine says, I want to have a threesome, let's do it. I want to rent a train on you, let's do it. They don't realize that all of this, the masculine is kind of using them, I have to say it. But they're using each other because this person really believes this is a mistake. I'm going to tell you, if this feminine doesn't get out of this relationship right now, one day she's going to turn around and accuse this masculine of being a narcissist. She's going to accuse them of using her, but she is willingly allowing this. This is a perfect example. I get so annoyed when people start in the comments talking about what a victim they were and how their ex really hurt them. And I'm looking at them, you allowed it though. You were there. You chose to stay there. That is exactly what's going on here. This is a very toxic relationship. And the worst part is that they're dealing with a page and this person thinks that they're with an emperor. Now we have 9, 10 pentacles here. So this masculine could be wealthy, but they're immature as fuck. Just because they're wealthy does not make them an emperor. And this feminine believes this is an emperor. So they feel like, oh yeah, I've got him now because I am the one that lets him do everything he wants with me. I'm family. I can let down my hair around this masculine. And she believes maybe this is the first time she's let loose. So she believes that this is love. But there's also a lot of anxiety in this connection. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of stress because they both want very different things. But she does not want to acknowledge that. The way she sees it, the masculine is just scared of love. Oh my God. I don't know if this is a teenager or this is a woman who has the mentality of a teenager. Clarify 9 of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, King of Cups. Oh boy. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Like, this almost makes me sick just to look at it. I'm serious. This is so... and, of course, the Hierophant. With the 9 of Wands, the Devil, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this masculine is very... They might not be an emperor in a lot of ways, but they sure do know how to get somebody under the control. They know how to do that. Well, somebody who's willing to do that, because this person is showing up devoted to them. That's how they have her under their control. She is allowing that. It doesn't mean she can't see the manipulation. She just believes that she can change them, which later on she's going to turn around and accuse them of all this bullshit because she allowed this. And she's going to be angry at herself, but she's going to act like she's angry at them. So, the energy I'm getting here is almost like they're training her. That's also what I saw with this Neptune card, with this moon card. Like they're training her. They want her to... Why am I getting a phrase? Hold on. I need to Google a phrase real quick. I'm getting the phrase turn her out. I don't know what that means. One second. What does turn her out mean? It feels like slang. Okay, it's it's prison slang, the process by which a male inmate through violent coercion is transformed into a female typical or passive sexual, oh my god, passive sexual role. Specifically, a person is said to be turned out when listen to this, constant intimidation, battery, and rape changes the identity of the inmate, including appearance, mannerisms, sexual orientation, and even gender identification. Wow. A turned out inmate belonging to another inmate and who performs the function of a girlfriend or a wife is a bitch. Men are turned out in prison so that heterosexual identifying men may have sex without perceiving their actions as homosexual. Holy shit. Okay, this one is more... Okay, I was freaking out at that first one, like, god damn. Okay, so the second one says to take a good girl and make her a slut or a whore. Yep. To turn a good person with minimal or shy sexual experience into a freaky, sex-hungry nympho. To lead a woman into prostitution. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm that just disturbed me. I'm going to say it's the second meaning because that's the one I felt the most. They're training her to be like at their beck and call sexually, because they know that she wants to make them happy. They know she wants to please them. So this is where we're doing the devil energy, right? They want to let her know, when you do this, it turns me on. When you do that, it turns me on. And she feels like the more sex they have, the more they're going to fall in love with her. So she is misinterpreting. This is a common mistake. People teach their daughters these things and it fucks them up because somebody taught this person, this feminine, that sex is love. So the more sex she has with this man, the more she thinks he's falling in love with her when he's not. He is absolutely not. He's turning her out. So he will tell her things like, I like it when we're in public and you like see here, they're out in public and she's touching his dick. He's going to be telling her things like that because he wants her to lose all inhibitions. He wants to turn her into a whore. He wants to turn her into his whore. It's a power thing. It's like it gives this masculine a sense of, oh, I'm the man because I turned this woman who used to be all uppity and she used to be all this and that. She's my slut now. She's my whore. Oh, this is going to go really badly. I'm just going to tell you right now, this woman is going to go really bad because she's, maybe not right now, but when she turns around at some point, she's going to look at this like the most toxic relationship she had ever been in. But she's so focused on wanting to be a pleaser, she's going to despise herself after this. But this is how we learn because, yeah, some of us have to go through pain to be able to learn a lesson. And this masculine is treating her like, when you're open to threesomes, that turns me on. So even if she doesn't want threesomes, she's going to allow herself to be open to that because she's focused on what he wants, not what she wants. because she thinks that giving him what he wants. Now, keep in mind, I'm not just blaming the masculine, because she is responsible too. She is being manipulative too, but she will not acknowledge that. Excuse me. Ooh. Because she believes that when she pleases him, she will be able to get what she wants out of him. And that is a misconception. She is very naive. That's why she's showing up as a Page of Cups. She's very naive. She believes that this is how it works. And it's not. They're turning her into somebody who almost... Oh my God, I don't know why I'm getting this mental image. But it's like almost to the point where, you see how she's on a wall here, almost having an orgasm by herself? Like, they're going to be the type where they put a toy inside of her when they're out shopping or when they're out getting groceries. They want to see her submit to them in every possible way. But it is psychological. Like, psychologically, she's going to be at their beck and call. And she believes that this is love. She believes that showing them how much she's willing to give to them is love. This is, oh my God. Because she has this mentality of like, this is going to be my happiness. This is it. I found the person that's going to love me so much. They're going to love me so much. They're a page. They're literally a Page of Pentacles. They're not a king, but she sees them as a King of Cups. And she sees them like, oh, they must not want to marry someone who's not open sexually. So they're allowing this masculine to turn her out. One second. Okay. Whew. This is a mistake on multiple levels. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. Clarify the Tower. The Magician and the Hermit. With the Five of Pentacles. Hold on. All right. So, like I said, she's a Page of Cups, right? But she's in this Knight of Cups mentality of this is how you show love. This is how you let somebody know that they are above anybody else. I'm letting this masculine do things to me and put me in experiences that I never would have experienced unless I was in love with him. So she's trying to show that this is how you show love. It's ridiculous. Two of Cups. And again, they're both... The masculine probably told her something like, oh, I'm very sexual. If I don't have great sex with you, I can't fall in love with you. And so she's assuming, oh, okay. So I just need to be super sexual. Got it. No, that's called manipulation. Oh my God. So when someone tells you, if I can't be sexual with you and do whatever I want, I can't fall in love. Oh, well, I have boundaries. So I don't know that we're meant for each other because I know how to say no. So if you're not okay with that, you should probably go deal with someone else. That she doesn't know how to do that. She doesn't even understand boundaries. With the Magician, she sees herself as really special right now because they have made her feel like, oh, only you know how to hit the spot. Only you know what I like. And they do things where They might even like going to sex clubs. I don't know if that's even a thing or where that would be a thing, but I'm seeing like sex clubs where they may have sex in front of other people, like voyeurism, exhibitionism. Now, I'm not judging those things. I am judging the manipulation here, but that's different. I'm not judging kinks. But this is somebody who's perpetually lonely. They don't feel valuable. They feel like they don't matter to the people that they want to matter to. So this is how they gain their power. They gain power by making this feminine do stupid shit that she agrees to, and then they feel better, like, oh, okay, well, I have somebody being a damn fool for me, so maybe I'm not worthless. Clarify the magician. So this masculine, I will say another thing that I want to point out. They seem to take their value by how much sex they can have, which is also ridiculous and stupid. That's why they feel lonely. They're never going to build sustainable relationships with this mentality. They're going to end up alone, always. Because people who allow them to do this, they're doing it because they think it's leading to something better. And when they finally realize that it's not, they're going to be mad and angry and feeling all types of way, which they did to themselves, first of all. But second of all, this masculine is going to be like, but you let me. You never said no. 8 of Wands. Clarify the magician. Clarify the magician. High Priestess and the 6 of Swords. The Page of Wands. Yep. Remember, I told you. Remember I said, I feel like this girl is like really devout, really religious. She feels like she's exploring right now. She is probably either very young or very, very, very naive. One of the two. Like sometimes we can excuse naivete on age, but if this one is older, like girl, get your shit together. Anywho, Page of Wands. She feels like she is exploring right now. She is awakening. She believes. This is what the masculine is telling her, right? Because it's not untrue that, being awakened means you don't need to be embarrassed about what your needs and kinks are. You don't need to be embarrassed about talking about sex. I get that, right? But they're taking it way, like they're turning her into someone that they disrespect because they don't see themselves as worthy. They're putting all this degradation and humiliation, sexual degradation, sexual humiliation onto her because then they don't have to carry it. So it's kind of like the opposite of vampirism. They're not being an energy vampire. They're pouring onto her all their nasty emotions that they don't want to deal with. But she's allowing it. Again, she is allowing it. So she feels like she is opening up. She is, again, she really sees herself like they're making her feel like this is what all men want. You're turning into my ultimate fantasy. You're turning into the ultimate fantasy of all men. I mean, yeah, if you're thinking about being a porn star, yeah, this is the ultimate fantasy of men. Just like a lot of men would probably fuck a porn star, but they would not marry one. That's what they're creating. They're creating a woman who thinks sexually, responds sexually, talks sexually, dresses sexually. So they'll always be able to fuck her. They'll always be in the mood to fuck her. That doesn't mean that they're going to give her commitment. And she believes that this is how she turns into their wife, which of course is furthest thing from the truth. So, 8 of Wands. She feels like they've got all these different ways. And this masculine, again, remember I said they take their power, their sense of identity is very tied to their sexuality. So they may have a sex addiction. They may have, they got issues. Let's just put it down. This masculine got issues. So they know all the different ways. They may know tantric sex. They may know BDSM. They know all the ways you can have sex with someone. Now, if you ask them about making love, they don't know jack shit about that. They know how to fuck. They don't know how to make love. Unfortunately, they have encountered somebody who is allowing them to do this. And so you see how I love how this fits perfectly with what we're talking about, because it's like they're whispering into her ear, like, yeah, that's right. I love it when you do this. I love it when you do that. I love it. I love it when you let me treat you like my little whore. And so here she is, losing all her shyness, even if it goes against her beliefs, even if it goes against... Here's the thing. To other people, most of you are going to get mad at the masculine, maybe because you've been in situations like this. But masculine, this is a predator. Yes, maybe not a predator towards children, but they're a predator for women. But again, how do you protect yourself from a predator? You make sure you're not a fucking victim. You make sure you learn boundaries. And with the Six of Swords, if there's one thing we can say for this masculine, they're definitely opening her mind. A little too much, actually. This is the type of man your mother warns you about. Let's put it that way. This is the type of man your mother warns you about. Clarify Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands. Five of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like the feminine is starting to get the point right now. That's what I'm feeling. We have Six of Cups, the World card, and the Three of Pentacles. It's interesting to me that the Six of Cups has, isn't that like a wild boar? I have a feeling she's starting to realize that she's dealing with somebody who's an animal. Like basically they run off of their animal instincts. They have lost touch with civilization. So this is somebody, the masculine is in the energy of believing if my dick is hard, it's your job to milk it. Like that vulgar, it's not just vulgar, it's animalistic. They feel sexy. The masculine feels sexy because they feel primal. But they're so primal, they've lost touch with somebody saying no. I don't think they rape, though. Well, let me put it to you this way. I don't think this masculine would rape, like physically wrangle a woman down. But they coerce. So it is rape. It's just more softer rape, I guess I would identify. That's why it's one of those things that's on the gray area. I need to rephrase that because I sound apologetic about rape. No, it is rape. But a lot of women don't understand it's rape because they turn your body on. So since your body responds, a lot of women think like, well, I enjoyed it, so I can't say that was rape. I finally let them after all. It was still rape if you were unwilling or saying no at any point. So something about this, like I feel like those sex parties are getting to her. She's not someone who's normally used to doing things like that. Look at this. Look at this. One woman sitting on his face. One is sucking his dick. And there's two more trying to get in on the action. So I feel like there was possibly a specific sex party they went to. And this is Leo Mars. Where she might have realized this person just loves pussy. Like this person just loves... Honestly, this could be the other way around. This could be masculine dealing with feminine. This person just loves dick. They just love sex. Regardless of who it's with. So they finally awoke. This is Five of Cups. It's sorrow, regret, disappointment, because they thought this was real. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for whoever's going through this. Like, ugh. But yeah, they're awakening. It's almost, and like I said, it's a mixture. It's a mixture of anger at themselves because they realize they're dealing, this is going to sound so crude, but I have to say it. They feel like they're dealing with a pig. They in their head, this masculine is an animal. They're a pig. So part of them is angry on like, why did I allow this person to have power over me? Why did I allow this person to do whatever they wanted with me? Like, this image is perfect because it's like now she sits there holding herself like, ew, I actually let this person, let his friends fuck me. I let him do this to me. I let him do that to me. Like, they feel very, maybe that's why I got this sick in my stomach feeling, because they feel sick at their stomach at what they've allowed this masculine to do. Clarify Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Oh boy. Okay, so this is, oh, this is the moon. Nine of Cups. The Lovers. This feminine is very confused because a piece of them did enjoy themselves, but then a piece of them feels like, but I was doing it out of love. It's not, it's like they're very confused now about, who am I? Am I a slut? Am I a whore? Because I feel like they were somebody who was very shut off sexually, and they didn't understand, because again, sexuality to a lot of people, it's a spectrum. Either you're celibate and you revile sex and bodily fluids and everything that has to do with it, or you're a fucking whore. There's no in between. People do not understand that you can have a medium. You can be celibate and love sex, enjoy sex, but with specific people or with one specific person. So this feminine is trying to understand herself right now. She honestly wants to run. A piece of her really wants to just take off. But they may be taking care of her financially. So remember I said that a while ago, this person may be wealthy. They may be taking care of her financially. Now she feels like she's at their beck and call. She's performing for them. I have to say, I feel like this masculine may have like this cynical energy to them, where they may feel like they have like a lot of anger, I feel. Mommy issues, for sure. They've got mommy issues. And if it's a woman, they've got daddy issues. It's strong. Because it's like they're trying to prove people like you are willing to do anything for money. Watch. You want me to take care of you? I can turn you out and you'll allow it just because you want me to take care of you. You see what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand that this person's allowing it because maybe they do want to be taken care of, but they want commitment. They want to be the only one. So, of course, their motivations are wrong. They're both going to learn lessons from this. Let me put it that way, okay? So this is toxic. Toxic AF. All right, that's what I got for you guys. Hopefully, y'all learned something. Don't ever allow this type of bullshit. So that's what I got for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, I look forward to feedback, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.